That is good banter. Over to you, Sargy boy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 61 of the Good Banter podcast. And this is take two because, I have got myself the dirty old Rona. I am sick. I am clogged up. I've got COVID.
So how are we doing this, Tommy? What is going on?
Well, last night we thought, look, we shouldn't get together. Your wife's a doctor for crying out loud. We can't go risking it, so let's try and do it in Zoom. And so we sat down last night. We both
you forgot about it first up.
Oh, yeah. So I meant to get in the Zoom meeting at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. I went up for I don't know what I was doing. I was in the shower or off
I think
doing
you went
something.
for a run.
I went for a run, which probably wasn't advised with
ate
COVID.
2 litres of ice cream with ice magic.
But and then we eventually sat down, and I think it's safe to say we weren't feeling it. The Zoom, it's shit. There's no vibe. There's no chemistry.
There's
so we
nothing.
got at the end of it. We just said, nah. Let's.
I think what we ended up doing was just putting. I had a backdrop. I had a wine backdrop. It was like I was on Epstein Island.
Oh yeah, it was.
There were a few 12-year-old girls running around in the background, nude.
It was by no stretch.
And you put lipstick on with some filters.
Yeah,
I'll put them on the Instagram.
Certainly wasn't a waste. We had a great old time. Faking up the backdrops, and I put a little funny little hat on and some whiskers.
That was great.
Good times on the Zoom. If you ever
coughed up a fur ball, you did.
Oh, it's good fun. Really good fun. But the podcast we created was...
Are the boys recording us from inside there?
As absolute...
Is that what they're doing?
What are they doing?
They are recording.
So we are sitting in my front yard.
In your driveway.
In my driveway. And we're socially distanced. So that's probably about 1.5 meters. We're outside. You'd be very unlucky to catch it.
Probably shouldn't have hugged you and licked your balls when I first got here, but that's all right. You can't catch it that way, can you?
You can't fight that, mate. You can't fight that.
Nah, it's just the raw emotion.
You just gust to do. So we're here. And you've done me a big favour, actually.
Huge.
We'll cut straight to the big story. Oh, we've got lots of big stories, but
big stories.
I've finally. We'll get straight into this.
Get into it, mate. Read out what's in it.
Straight into it. So right away.
So you can't leave the house except you've been for 4 runs.
Been for a couple of runs.
That's all right.
But we're in lockdown. The whole family's in lockdown. It's a living hell. We're all going to kill each other. But so be it. We're surviving. And we're in lockdown. So while I was in lockdown, day 1 of lockdown, I get myself a little text message, and well, fuck me swinging, I finally got my prescription for my ADHD medication.
All right, so run us through who did this. Was this some dodgy doctor on the internet? Was this some black market
this is the doctor,
Chinese dude?
This is the nice doctor that didn't really. The psychiatrist. She's obviously She was on a current affair Monday night.
Got
no idea
I saw
what she's
her.
Doing, but
she was running down the street with cameras chasing her. They go, "You're not a real psychiatrist. What are you doing?"
Yeah, she's rubbing crystals. I don't know what she's doing, but my GP's grabbed the situation by the horns and he said, "Tommy, you've been fucked around for too long. Let's get you some medication." So he's got me some medication. Unfortunately, I'm in lockdown, so I can't get down the chemist. Enter superhero Evan. Evan said, "I'll go get it." So Evans, mate.
Well, I didn't say I'll go get it.
Him and he said no a couple of times. I said, "Don't be a cock, mate. You're my only option." So he's reluctantly gone down the shops. And
but this is the thing. I walk in there, and we've got the note. You've written out a note. It's like I was back in primary school
because I rang him ahead of time and said, "Can someone else come in and get medication, especially something with phetamine at the end of it?" Because just sounds like it's got a bit of kick.
Yep.
So
you wrote the note, and then I took the note, I took your ID, I took your credit card, and I got a quick bloody massage with a happy ending. Put that on your credit card.
So be it.
And then I went and got the stuff. So I go in there, said, "Hi, my name's Evan Hocking. My good mate Tom Siegert. We do a podcast together. It's called Good Banter."
And they're like, we know the Good Banter podcast.
ADHD Day was a big day for us. We were expecting you. It's
big amongst chemists.
It's huge. So I go in there and they go, "Yep, no worries. Sign this." You gave me the little QR code to get your tablets.
Yep.
They scan that, and then they go, "All right, the pharmacist will go get it." So then the waiting game begins.
It does.
So I sit down, and it's pretty busy in there. It's pretty busy.
It's a busy time for chemists, I would have thought.
Busy time for
Not
chemists.
just with COVID, the flu in general is getting around.
Flu, the bloody, the mental health. It's all crazy.
A lot of herpes.
Herpes, that's flared up. That's flared up big time for a lot of dodgy
A
people.
lot of people finally getting out after getting locked down. The herpes is fired up
And they're
again.
not tarping up, so they're really catching some bad diseases. And I'm being very cautious now not to swear because
Yeah, we got
what did Noah
we
say?
got my 2 kids watching us through the window. We said they can look, but they can't listen. So we shut the windows, and they're sort of just watching. One of them's actually, I don't know, he's put out a video camera, and
we
he seems
part
to
of
be
a snuff
recording.
film or something now? Do I have to go shit on you or something?
I don't know what's going on. I think they've disappeared. They've lost interest, as they do.
Yeah, well, yeah. So, but then Noah, you played Noah a few episodes, the start of the episodes.
Yeah, he's very very curious about the podcast. Is little Noah. So he's asked if he could have a look at the start of a couple of episodes on YouTube, and I said, yeah, I thought it, and
Pretty
so I
harmless.
showed him that harmless, but and the first thing, his first observation is that you always say fuck first.
Yeah, I usually just get it out. I've got a little game going with a few of the listeners
To get it out
to
early.
get it out first.
It's like playing footy. You want to get an early kick. You want to
Yeah.
get an early fuck in there.
Once you
just
get an early fuck,
Oh, you're
then the
away.
rest, they just
You're away.
roll off the tongue after that. So
So you're there waiting at the chemist?
I'm there waiting at the chemist. 7 or 8 minutes goes by, and because you say 7 or 8 because this lady comes in. She's got kids hanging off her. You know, a mother that's just had end of her tether. You can see the bra strap hanging down.
Yeah.
like past her t-shirt. I go,
Oh, yeah. The chemist,
big-
you
she's
see a lot of them roaming around the aisles of the
just
chemist.
see her, and she wasn't that big or whatever, but you could just see that bra is not giving any support.
Yep.
It's fallen off her arm. She's got the kid. The kid walks up with something. She goes, no, that's a toothbrush, Tommy. Put it back on the shelf, you silly sausage, and this. So she's all over the joint, and she looks at me and says, is there much of a wait? How long you been waiting? I said, 7 or 8 minutes. It's not 5, it's not 10, it's 7 or 8. And, that was ballpark figure.
Yep.
She goes, oh, God. So she puts in her script. She goes, here's my script for, chlamydia. Bloody sort it out for me. She
Yep.
says, I can't hang around. I'm a busy lady. I got to buy a new bra.
Oh, we're all busy.
We're all busy. So need the new bra. So she went out. She comes back about, I'm saying 15 minutes later. I was a bit all over the joint. I wasn't sure what happening. And they're reading out, Roger, here's your bloody wart cream.
Not sure if
Laura.
they yell out what they're.
Nah, they don't do that. I'll
It'd
put
be
a
great
bit
if
of-
they did.
Put a bit of mayo on that.
Be
That'd
great
be
if
fun.
they did.
That'd be fun. So they're yelling out a few names. So I thought, okay, no worries. When the great Tom Siegert comes up,
Yeah.
the ADHD medication, they're going to go, Evan, here's Tom's medication. So I'm sitting there. It's been probably now we're at about, 23, 24 minutes, maybe longer.
Yeah,
Maybe
we
longer.
were starting to wonder, because I gave him a credit card, we were starting to wonder whether you were coming back.
Well, I thought about maybe just ducking to the airport and pissing off and just getting out of here. But I thought
you wouldn't be able to get to Launceston with what's in that credit card. at the
Yeah,
moment.
okay. Well, I would have struggled to pay for airport parking.
Yes.
Yeah, so anyway, so I do that, and she comes back. She's got the new bra on. She's lost a kid. She's obviously got rid of him. And she said, geez, are you still waiting? I said, well, yeah, they haven't called my name. And she goes up to the counter. She's not fucking around. She's done this a million times. Yeah. She goes, hello, Laura, Angela. She had a weird name, so maybe she's married some, Greek dude or something. It sounded a bit Angelopoulos or something like that.
Okay.
It was a weird last name. So she goes, I'm here for me script. Is it ready? And they go, boop, boop, boop. Here you go. Here's your script. And then she goes on the way out. She just gives me give them a little ring the bell and see if they know you're still here.
Yeah, that's nice of her.
It's
So she's
very
still,
nice.
Still thinking of you.
She's no amateur at this.
No,
She's
with everything on her plate, she's still got time to help out little Hocko.
Time is money. So I get up there, and I think the lady who I originally saw, I think she'd fucked off. She'd clocked off. So she didn't care about Tom Siegert anymore.
No. Once you reach that finish time, you're not thinking about work.
Nah, I think if you're the pharmacist, maybe you are, but if you're just the chick handing out the scripts and the pharmacist is, above you, like she hates the pharmacist. So she doesn't care. She's just clocking off and she wants to get home and drink a bottle of wine.
Okay.
So she's out of there. So then, there's the 20, probably up to 25 minutes now. I go, just looking for Tom Siegert's ADHD medication. And the new chick, she just goes in, reaches and goes, this will be it. Bang, 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 bing, boom, bang, put it in a bag, go up the front and pay for it. And I've probably wasted, a good 20 minutes there.
Yeah. But,
I should have just bloody stood up but you don't want to be pushy.
No,
they were yelling
that's
out
all right,
names.
mate. You were doing me a favour. I've waited
was.
this long. An extra 20 minutes wasn't going to hurt me. But just on the chemist, but what we're going to do in this episode is
You're going to drop one.
I'm going to pop my first pill live on air. So this is
and if you're on the YouTube, it is a bit weird because we're the 2 meters apart. So.
But that's obviously because of social distancing.
Social
While on
distancing.
that, is the chemist not the most overrated job in the world? Like, could literally anyone do that job? I'll tell you what it is exactly like. It is exactly the same job, basically, as remember the old video store where you'd take the video cover in,
Yep.
that's your script, you'd hand it to him,
And he'd go grab
they'd
the tape.
disappear out the back, find the tape, and give you the tape. It's exactly the same thing.
It sort of is. And I think the pharmacists, they're probably getting better pay.
But they're not making shit. Like people go, they know about. They don't know shit. The doctor's doing all the work. The doctor's prescribing the medication. They're not. I mean, I don't think a pharmacist is a pharmacist a chemist.
I think they are. Yeah.
So they're not. Or is a chemist the building?
Well, the chemist is the building, but then someone said John Worsfold's a chemist. And but because he is a chemist.
He's not a building.
He's a pharmacist, but he's not. He was a big boy. He was solid, but he
But he's
wasn't
not
a
a
building.
building. No.
But it does sound weird. It's like calling. Well, I don't know if there's another bloody example I can give
We
there.
can think of one here. It's like calling a doctor a surgery.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
sort of, or
Yeah.
calling I got nothing.
No,
Tommy.
or calling a mechanic a shop.
A shop.
Is that
Or-
right?
Or calling a basketballer a stadium.
Which is ridiculous.
Which is ridiculous.
It's absolutely
Mate,
ridiculous.
LeBron,
He's one
are
of the
you
best.
are you a stadium?
He's one of the best stadiums. in the
He's
world.
one of the
Yeah,
best
it doesn't
stadium
make
players.
sense. So,
we're
got to
going
work that out. Are they a
crazy.
chemist or do they work at a chemist or
It's weird.
are they a pharmacist?
It's weird.
Although then you go to the pharmacy. You're going down the pharmacy.
What are we doing there? Is that I think that's still the chemist.
This
This is weird.
this occupation's got holes all through it.
It
But
has.
anyway,
do they have qualifications? I don't know.
but all
They
they
act
do,
pretty
all they
cool.
do is
They just wear a
basically-
white smock, call themselves a pharmacist, and hand out drugs.
But guess what the I googled it. Guess what the average wage, or guess what the average wage of a chemist / pharmacist, whatever pharmacist,
90
is.
grand.
No, close. 93,000.
Yeah. I
Did
knew.
you Google it too?
No. There was actually I sort of saw a chick up in Port Douglas who was a chemist.
Like visually just saw her, or you ever dated her?
Oh, no, we didn't really date. We sort of caught up a few times,
Okay.
and then she
How long
realised
ago was that?
Oh, that was 11 years ago.
Well,
Actually,
so-
I posted something. This was in the time period. You know when Facebook things pop up like status updates?
Not memories.
Sort of memories. So on this day, 11 years ago.
That's a memory.
That's a memory.
Yeah.
That's a memory. Do you know what popped up yesterday for me? This is 11 years ago when I was single in Port Douglas.
No.
It said, nude hot dogs, Wednesday night. I put our address down, which was 7/5 Osprey Close or something, Port Douglas. Contact me or Manzi, who was the dickhead I was living with, Big Mans, the Munster.
Can
So-
other people see that, or is that just you?
No, that was my status update on
Oh.
Facebook. This was like a Corey Worthington open invitation
For
to
anyone-
have nude hot dogs.
Jeez, you've come a long way in 11 years. Dude, it hasn't come a long way. The wage of a chemist, it's gone from 90,000 to 93,000 in 11 years. Jesus, they got to get themselves a...
Well, I think they've cottoned on to them. They said, you're not doing anything. You're just giving out drugs. You're putting stickers on boxes, basically.
You're putting a sticker on a box, and I think they put something in a computer, but I don't know what they're doing there.
I don't know.
They aren't doing anything that anyone with Google couldn't do, and
Well,
two hands.
I'll tell you what they weren't doing today. They weren't fucking yelling out Tom Siegert's name. They
No.
weren't doing that.
Anyway,
I'm sitting there like a stale bottle of piss going, are they making these things? Are they, where are these things? What are these drugs? I'd sent you a text saying these better fucking work.
yeah, it's
Yeah, so
anyway,
let's
two thumbs down
it.
for the entire chemist industry there.
Yeah,
A big
yeah.
shout out to all our chemist listeners. So with no further ado, let's
pop it down.
it's got a little so what have we got here? So this for the record, let's go through it. It's called lisdexamfetamine.
Oh, yeah. That sounds like that's really going to do some stuff.
Anything with and it's 40 milligrams.
Okay.
Anything,
so that's
anything
just
with
child's
fetamine
play.
in the name, I reckon.
Yeah, it's sort of
You're talking
amphetamine.
That's
the
about
only
it I
one.
can think of. It's got a little
All right. You've got no
Childproof.
fingernails
I've got
either.
no fingernails.
Childproof
so it's
cap.
got childproof cap.
Dickhead-proof cap. But while you're trying to get those open, what I'll do, I don't know, maybe should I get the nude hot dog? It was interesting.
Have we had any listeners call up or anything?
Yeah, we have. So
Sweet.
I've got hit up by
How do you open this?
a great man. A great man. Oh,
There
hang
we
on.
go.
We'll get into this a bit later.
Ooh,
Andy.
hang on a sec.
Oh, hang on.
These
Are you
look,
into them?
yeah, these look serious. They're little.
Okay, are they coloured? Do they look cool?
Yeah, they definitely look cool.
What colour?
Aqua and white.
Aqua and white. Yeah, they're nice.
I've got
Now,
a
have you read
little
the instructions? How many you meant to have?
S489. No, so you meant to just have one. So I'll have 7 just to get the ball rolling. Just to build.
Just to build up.
Yeah. just
So, because the first one will take a while to kick in.
yeah,
So
this isn't working.
this isn't
bullshit.
working. So,
So here we go. It said you meant to have it first thing in the morning. So it's 5.
okay.
It's
Well-
5 o'clock at night.
Well, it's
so
the morning. So, what's that thing? It's like it's
the
12
morning
o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
It's the morning
so here
somewhere.
We go.
So, here
pop
it is.
That little,
Here's Tommy popping
in
his
the
bad
tongue.
boy.
Here we go.
Get it in
My
there.
life, here we go, is about to change.
This is the moment. Yeah. Oh, you're clear already, mate. How you feeling?
I feel like I could be a chemist. I could do anything. The world's my oyster. No feels so far. So what? Let's just. And this is a slow release, so it's
Slow
not like it's
release.
going to blow my head off.
It's like a fertilizer.
Yeah. So right. So we're 17 minutes into the pod.
Yep.
So let's see if I'm running around Mondays in my head by the 27th minute.
Well, imagine if you just start talking Italian or something like that.
Yes.
Will this be amazing?
I think-
you just go, hey,
And it might not be the best time to take it because I'm a bit blocked up. I'm cloudy anyway.
Cloudy, so
Yeah,
you
so-
might not feel anything.
All right, so
So-
nothing happening so far.
All right,
But
that's
we'll
all right.
watch this space as
There we go.
this episode goes forward. So,
All
all right,
right,
shoot,
so-
Evan.
So we got hit up, mate, and thank you to all the listeners who have sort of been interacting with us or me on the Instagram. Sorry
Yep.
if I don't get back to you all. I try my best because usually only
Burpee.
one or two people every few weeks. But so keep hitting us on the Instagram, the
We love it.
Twitter.
Give
We
us something
do
to talk
love
about.
it. And really good banter at gmail.com. I was meant to read something out. Someone did hit us up. Apologies about that. But I got hit up personally from... Well, I can't do it all, Tommy.
Well,
I
I'm
can't
just
do it
saying
all.
that meant nothing to everyone. Even the one person it meant something to would have been going, I wonder if that was me.
Well, actually, I went to a festival on the weekend with a mate, Walshy, who I played footy against.
Yeah, Walsh, he kicked 1,000 goals.
Kicked 1,000, and this is what we spoke about on the Doom Zoom gig last night. He kicked 1,000 goals up in Cairns AFL, and he said it didn't take him as long as Buddy Franklin. Buddy Franklin took maybe 16 seasons.
It took him
Walshy,
200. Has Buddy played 300?
I think he
Yeah, I
has.
think he's played
I think he's
320.
played
It's taken him about 320.
It's taken about
You know how long
320.
it took Plugger?
It's like 3 seasons or something.
Like 200. 200 games. So he
That's-
averaged 5 goals a game.
Yeah, that is amazing.
How long did it take old...
I reckon it took Walshy maybe actually hit us up, Walshy, because I can't remember sort of what you said. I'd sort of zoned out once you started talking about yourself that much, because Walshy actually he kicked a few on me over the years.
Do you let you know about it, or is he good about it?
Oh no, he's humble. He's humble on the ground. I think maybe later on at night
bit
he
of a
might
knob.
chat to a few of the boys. But
Humble to your face, but just
humble to me
the moment
face.
you turn your back.
Yeah, he
Just an
actually
A-grade
said something
arsehole.
to me one time. We'd been playing together against each other for about 3 years, and I went to one of the Cairns Saints 30th birthdays down there. I went down into enemy territory because
Ooh,
I was
boy.
in Port Douglas. But Keno, the great man who coached up there for a while,
Yep.
it's his 30th. I went down there. I was having a chat to Walshy, and Walshy sort of said something that got me fucking pecker real hard. He said, mate, whenever we play Port Douglas, whenever you start walking down and you come and you play on me, I go, fuck, Buddhas are playing on me today.
But that could be anything. Like,
because I smell.
It could, yeah. A couple of times, especially it used to happen a bit of late playing in the twos. You'd go to a flank or something, and the guy'd come out, and he'd be just a rank human being. And he's got fucking hair all over him, and he stinks, and you're just like, I don't even want to be near this.
The
guy.
red hair.
So
maybe I thought I smelled all right, but
could
I
have
smelled
gone
like
either way.
shit.
Could have been either you're a fierce competitor and always made it hard to.
I tried to make it
footy,
tough for him. I
or
tried
you
it
were just
with my body odour.
Yeah, or just a disgusting.
Whenever we were playing Cairns Saints and Walshy, the week before, I would not shower. And it was hot up there. So maybe that's what he meant.
Could have been it. Were you coated? You would have coated in sunscreen.
Zinc.
Yeah.
I had sunscreen on. He's like, oh, he's so slippery, and he's just, he's like a slippery
Just
sausage.
Feral. Oh,
red
eel. Red eel.
Yeah. And by the end of the day, I'd be red and burnt, and I'd probably, that's why.
He'd have 13.
He'd have 13. He goes, whoa, he made me earn it.
Yeah, but I didn't enjoy one of them.
But Walshy said, so it might have been 10. Hit us up, Walshy. But they've named the goal kicking award after him up there. So that's.
Was it the Walsh?
The Matt Walsh goal kicking award.
Jesus.
So he's kicked 1,000 up there. So well done, Walshy.
Yeah,
and
good on you, Walshy.
It was good for, and I tell you.
Is he a listener?
Yeah, he loves it. He loves
beautiful.
it. He loves it. And that's what reminded me, because he said he sent an email in. I didn't read it out. So.
It was just about him kicking 1,000.
It was about him kicking 1,000. Mention it, boys.
Yeah, we don't read all the emails.
We don't read all the
They've got
emails.
some interest to someone else besides yourself.
We do vet
mate, but
all them.
It would have been a big. I'm sure being a week where Buddy kicked 1,000.
Oh, and
Walshy would have been calling everyone he knows. Just you see Buddy kick his 1,000 on the weekend there.
Yeah, it's 16 seasons. Well, that's
He dragged it out a bit. Didn't
only
he?
took me 10, but mate, he was getting some pristine feed from the on-ballers up there, and there were some horrific sides up there, but he had days. I think he kicked he might have kicked 20 or something one day to get to 100 or something one season, but so well done, Walshy.
Good on you, Walshy.
And he did it at North Cairns, and you looked at the scenes from the SCG where every man and everyone was on the ground there.
Yeah.
I think about 3 dogs ran out when
it's still something.
Walshy kicked
still
it.
a hell of a achievement.
Still 1,000 goals. So well done, Walshy boy. And it was back on to me there, wasn't I? I got sidetracked.
Yeah, what were you? Oh, yeah, we're doing the.
I was doing the shout out.
While you're looking that up, I did something. Oh, you got it?
No, you go. Talk.
No, I did something. I thought, so I'm in lockdown. I'm going to get my shit sorted.
I'm going to go for a run.
I'm going to get my shit sorted. So I've got a few interstate trips coming up for the year for gigs.
Yep.
I'm going to South Australia. Got a couple down to Tassie.
Right.
Got a couple up to Brisbane. So I thought what I'll do is I'll organise all my flights and accommodation now, so I just don't have to worry about it for the rest of the year.
Great.
So I've gone through my diary. First cab off the rank. Trip down to Launceston coming up in about.
You're taking the Spirit
in about 4 weeks. No Spirit. I'm flying. So I thought, look, I'll go. I was going to do a few gigs down there, and then I just thought, oh fuck it, I'll just go down and do the one gig. Get in there about 4 o'clock on the Saturday.
Yep.
Do the gig. Get out first thing Sunday, which is actually turned out to be Mother's Day, which has gone down like a lead balloon. I didn't. Can we fucking start putting that in diaries automatically in diaries? The old Mother's Day.
Don't they pop up in your iPhone or something?
Oh, but I just do it on the paper. I've just got an old school diary.
Wow, it should have Mother's Day in there.
Probably does. I probably didn't look.
You're just ADHD. Blame it on the ADHD, mate.
Yeah, I am. I can't anymore because I'm been on the drugs.
How you feeling?
No, nothing's changed so far. Anyway, so I've thought, all right, here we go. So I've got my credit card out. Gee, there's a good flight. Perfect. Get into Lonnie at 5 o'clock.
Yep.
Absolutely perfect timing. So it'll give me time to get to the motel.
The gig's in Hobart.
Yeah. Fuck, I wish. This is so into Lonnie, and I've got a flight out at 8:30 a.m. Both flights $69.
Oh mate,
and I'm
you
like,
can't.
How good's this?
How are they making money?
They can't be making money. They're just happy that people are travelling again.
They love it.
Anyway,
why do they make it 69? Do you reckon it's a bit of the Nah, it's probably
it might be that perfect amount that 70
good.
seems a bit.
but then by the time you go, you want an upgrade, you want this, you want
there was
that.
no need for an upgrade. You got your bag and everything. It was all good.
Okay.
So anyway, so I've gone through. This is too good to be true. Too good to be true. How's good's that? Click. $69 plus tax, whatever. $75. You want to confirm? Fucking oath. Click. Bang. Got it. Your itinerary's been emailed through to you. And I thought, I'm even going to get myself sorted. I'm going to go back. The moment I every time I order, I get an itinerary, I'm going to make a little folder. I'm going to put everything in the folder. I've gone back, looked at the itinerary. I've booked it.
For next year?
No, for fucking... The first flight on the Saturday is out of Launceston into Melbourne, and the trip home is from Melbourne to Launceston. And I was like... and I must have looked at this thing.
You've got 2 flights from Melbourne. Maybe I'll come down and meet you down in Launceston. Sorry.
No, so I've got to... So I would have gone out to the airport, Melbourne Airport, to fly to Launceston with my ticket, and they would have gone, this ticket's from Launceston to Melbourne.
Oh, so you've booked your first flight from Launceston to Melbourne.
And then my next flight, which would have been irrelevant because I wouldn't have been able to get to Launceston, I would have been in Launceston. I would have gone, I want to get back to Melbourne. They would go, well, stiff shit, because this flight's from Melbourne to Launceston. And I was like, I was just in disbelief. I was like,
I hope that pill kicks in soon,
I must have read this thing 1,000 times. And I thought, well, can you get your money back? So I've rang, I rang Virgin, and she said, look, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is done through Webjet. You've got to contact them. Got onto Webjet. So
they're as helpful as tits on a ball.
God. So I was on hold.
You can't get anything back from Webjet.
And get this. I was on hold for 2 hours and 15 minutes.
That's as long as it took me to get your fucking script.
Get my script. And so I've got the phone. And it's just sitting there playing music in the background. So I'm doing emails, doing shit. I didn't even too scared to book another flight. I'm like, what am I fucking doing? I
need these drugs before I do anything.
I want to get one sorted before I can't afford to be booking all these flights.
You can't.
So I'm thinking I'm probably this is money just lost. I think.
Surely you can get it back.
And then, anyway, so and get this, and I get. So I'm on, this is not a word of a lie. I'm on hold for about 2 hours, and I remember it was about 15, 16 minutes, and I see an important call come up. And I was like, I've got to take this call.
I know what's going to happen here.
Oh, you know what's going to happen.
I know what's going to happen here, mate.
I've got to take this call. So do I put Webjet on hold just for a couple of minutes? I've just got to quickly tell this person what's happening, and then
I can't see him anymore.
And then I'll get back to Webjet, and I do it. So I quickly
you're on hold.
So I quickly put Webjet on hold. Spoke to this person. Yeah, sorry, I'm on an important call. I'm going to have to. Is it okay if I call you back? And they said, oh, yeah, no worries. I said it might be tomorrow. They said no dramas. Rah. I've gone back. What's happening at Webjet?
Tom.
No, I've gone through to an automatic system asking me how my service was, and I was no way out of it.
Missed him.
I missed it.
What do you reckon?
And I was like, oh my God, I'm about to throw this computer through the fucking window. Yes, so this was meant to be. I was going to have every
flight booked,
every flight booked, and it's now
from
nearly
a different city to a different country, but you're going to have everything booked.
So now I'm 3/4 away through the day. I've booked one flight and I've completely fucked it. So
what day was this?
My blood pressure's through the roof. This is day 1 of the lockdown, and I'm thinking this is awful. So and then that little thing came down the side. I thought, fuck it, I'm not going through that again. I'm not going on hold for another 2 hours.
No.
So I thought I'll try that little message thing.
Oh, the cartoon face. Who was answering that? Have they just got like a 2-year-old kid just go? Boo, 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 boo.
But I tell you, I was on hold with that for an hour 20. But at least with that. You can do other shit. I could use my phone. Yeah. And eventually someone came up, and eventually, good result, they gave me all my money back.
Right.
And they just swapped the flights over. They were a bit more expensive, so I had to pay the extra money, but not a bad service.
That's all right,
because it was within 24 hours. So yep. So I'm telling you, these pills, they're not doing much at the moment, but
they better kick in.
They better do something.
So we just booked the one flight. Have we booked any other flights?
No, I thought. I might give this a couple of days.
Okay, all right. Well, that probably, what you did just then probably leads into what, because today I've been running around after you all day.
Yeah.
I've been running around, and you know when you've got your day mapped out. I had my day mapped out. I had a meeting in the city.
Yep.
At 2 p.m. I thought, beautiful. In the morning, I'll do my emails. I'll do this. I'll do that. I've got perfect amount of time. Mum and Dad came over because this is other stuff with the we got to, all the genetic stuff and whatever. So we had to get swabs.
Oh, okay.
Swabs off Mum and Dad to see who gave us the shit genes. Whose fault is it that we're fucked? So they came over. They do a saliva test.
Oh, so they're getting involved in this.
So they're getting involved. So this is full on.
This is getting personal.
We've got to find out whose genes what, and if I'm adopted, just to make sure that they are my real parents, because things aren't adding up.
Well, you're definitely your brother's brother.
I'm definitely my brother's brother. We get confused all the time. Same with my sister. We all look the same. So it's weird. It's weird, but. So they've got to do this swab. So you open the swab, and then you need to get it back within 24 hours. So you got to express post it. They do the swab. Mum does it. Dad does it. We put it back in the
swab.
Same swab.
That's
swab.
gross.
That's gonna fuck the DNA. We're not sure. Your mum is a man and a woman,
and you are pregnant.
And you are pregnant. And also have low testosterone.
It's a shit show over there.
It's a shit show. Yeah. It is bad. So, all right. So I do that, or they do that.
Yeah.
I put it back in, and then while we're doing that, Mum says, make a coffee. So I make a coffee for him, and then Dad, he goes around the house because when Dad comes over, he's got to check everything, make sure that everything's up to scratch. Yeah. What's going on here? What's going on there? And we worked out that we've got a tank.
Water tank.
A water tank.
Yeah.
A water tank. And
not an army tank.
Not an army tank.
Your dad worked it out. That thing in the back, I think that's an army tank.
I know. It doesn't seem to be taking much water. So it's got. I wonder why I didn't see it before, but it's because it's camouflaged.
And how I know is the big cannon coming out the front of it. Yeah. That's definitely not a water tank.
Like Sher's sitting on it, so, which was actually a boat, but whatever.
Jesus. I think people got the idea.
We can go on a tangent. It's great. So they do that, and I've got about. Then you got to express post it. So Kristen's filled out everything. This is where it's got to go.
That's her bread and butter.
That's her bread and butter. She's the organiser. I'm the non...
You're the sperm donor.
All you have
to do is produce sperm.
I'm the idiot. So...
You might even be struggling to do that.
I might struggle to do that, mate. Or go get another test. I might just use Mum and Dad's DNA. Dad, you can have my child. Or whatever. Okay, this is getting weird. But so they do that. It's perfect. I got to leave at 12:15. Gets to about 11 o'clock. Dad looks at the water tank, not the army tank.
Yep.
And he goes, mate, that sounds... He starts knocking on it. Oh, that sounds like there's no water in there. And we look, and the pipe goes to the down pipe. The down pipe goes into the tank, but there's a T junction. And it also goes, obviously, into the storm water. So if it rains, it's not all going into the tank. So
it should go into the tank until the tank's full.
That's what we thought. I don't know why it's going to the downpipe as well. So Dad quickly goes, well, let's fix that. So he starts hacking into the pipe. And we said, that'll be an easy fix. We'll take the T off. We'll put an elbow on and we'll put it back in. So we do, but we don't have an elbow. So he starts hacking away at that. He said, no, what we'll do, we'll run it.
Dad doesn't have any elbows.
No, he's got no elbows, mate. I'm telling you. So we know who's got the shit genes. We know who's got the shit genes.
Doesn't make sense.
Dad's got no elbows.
He's doing the work up there without any elbows.
He's got no knees either. So he's very stiff. He's very stiff, Dad. Or maybe he's wobbly, because if you've got no elbows, would you be wobbly or stiff?
It depends.
You wouldn't be able to bend your arm.
No, you'd be stiff.
If you had no elbows, you'd be stiff.
Oh. You do a good straight arm.
Yeah.
Maybe Dusty hasn't got elbows.
Maybe. Who's that Bumrah? Have you seen that bowler, that Bumrah from India or something? He bowls with very straight arm.
Oh, does he?
But that's a very obscure reference.
I served tennis with the inability to bend my arm, which gets many laughs from many people. So I do this big sort of roundhouse.
Oh, you're like a windmill.
Like a windmill.
Like
yeah.
a windmill.
It produces a horrendous serve.
Yeah.
With very little power.
Yeah, I could imagine that. So we start hacking into this. I'm like, oh, God. And then we cut off don't cut off the wrong bit. We can't get the angle off the pipe. We don't have the right bits. So now I've got 45 minutes till I've got to leave. And the pipe's fucked. So I'll go. And I had everything timed out. I was going to express post that. I was going to have a shower. I was going to head into the city. So now I'll go to Bunnings. I'll fix it now. He goes, do you want me to go? I said, no. He goes, do you want me to post our swabs? I said, I'll do it. I run to Bunnings. Well, I don't run. I drive. It's quicker. Yep. I go get an elbow for Dad.
Yeah,
like an elbow for the pipe. I get 2 for Dad. So we're back on board. We fix it all up. It's not too bad. So now I'm like, they go, all right, well, you better get ready. I said, yeah, I am going to have to get ready. We probably shouldn't have hacked at the downpipe.
Yeah, that could have waited.
That could have waited maybe a few days, okay, before Dad started ripping into it. Yeah. So now I'm I don't get the express post thing, but I drive into the city, I have my meeting, and then I say, while I'm in the city, I'll get our festival passes. Comedy festival's coming up. And what you do when you're a performer, when you're a star like us, you get a performer pass.
You get a free pass, which
pass.
gets you to any show that's not sold out for free.
That's it. So it'll get you into any of our shows.
Yeah, for free. Chances are, if you know us, we would have given you a free ticket.
We'll let you in anyway. So, but get on our shows. I forgot my Medicard and Tom Siegert 3 styles. We posted on the Instagram. So I paid for parking. I think 2 hours. That'll do me.
Well, I must point out I didn't ask you to do this.
You didn't. But I was going there anyway.
Yep.
I was going there anyway. I said, mate, while I'm at the comedy festival, spruiking my wares and asking if I can play the comedy theatre next. It's actually quite depressing.
Oh.
It's right next to the comedy theatre. There's a massive big poster of Tommy Little up there. There's Will Anderson. And we're lucky to get a sandwich board out the front of the rubber chicken.
I find as a comedian, I'm very content with where I am after 20 years. I'm happy. I'm doing my own thing. I'm earning money.
You're doing great.
Except during the comedy festival.
Yeah.
It is like you see everyone else getting the gala spots. It's the only time where I try not to do it, but you try to get any. You get a bit.
You want to kill people.
You get yeah. Like I'm happy for people I know and how well they're doing, but other people, there is a bit of jealousy that creeps in.
There's a little bit of jealousy.
I cannot deny that.
But it's sort of weird as well. Comedy's one of those things where it's not like you're the fastest runner. There's no doubt about it. You ran the fastest.
Yeah.
With comedy, you're like, there's so many different kinds of funny.
Yeah, like they're not giving a guy that only played 3 AFL games and the rest of the season the VFL. They're not giving him the Brownlow.
They can't do it.
But in comedy, if someone really wants that guy or girl to succeed, they can. You can get lucky breaks, and there is an element of luck or the way things play out. And look,
politics.
There's a bit of politics.
But let's not go down that road, Tommy.
No, like I think, and I won't say who pointed it out, but this year's gala, 18 acts. I believe 13 were token, which is look, it's and look, I'm not angry that I'm not. Oh, look, don't get me wrong. I'd love to go on the gala, but that's obviously clearly never going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
I think there's these guys that are there every single year. They're okay. They're selling out shows.
They don't
gala
need the
should
gala.
be an opportunity.
Yes.
To build the profile of other people. And it just doesn't seem to be happening. It's the same faces. And don't get me wrong, a lot of them I like, and I'm very happy for them.
Yeah.
But it'd be nice just to see. Like it was great to see Dan Connell. He's a
DC, we love him.
Example.
He was our first guest on the bloody.
Our only guest.
Yeah. We had Alan from Footy Trips, and then it all went to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I don't think
so what we're basically saying, Tom, is if you're listening to this, buy tickets to our show.
That's all we're saying. You won't see
we went a long way round to get to the fact to say, we've really put the old sad sack shit on everyone.
It's all good.
It's all good. We love it.
We're doing well.
We're
happy.
I knock on the door. No, I push the button. I go, hi, it's Evan Hocking here. I'm here to pick up some passes. And they come down. It's all, because you used to go up the stairs, but now it's all COVID. They come down. she goes, okay, who have we got? I said, Evan Hocking. I forgot my Medicare card. Tom Siegert, 3 styles. I'm here to pick up the passes. She runs back up. She scurries up there like a good little person. And she comes back down. She goes, here are your passes. I'm just wondering, I can't seem to find Tom's. And I'm thinking, well, that probably sounds about right. He's clearly probably stuffed up.
So I somehow haven't registered for my pass.
You haven't registered for your pass, but I thought, nah, because you had your posters and that done before me. So
they told me I'd done everything. Like, you can't get to the next stage without getting that stage. So I don't know what's going on.
I'm not sure. So then they said, wait 10 minutes. I'll go do something up. So I went and got a kebab. I came back 10 minutes later. And once again, I got the different person.
Yeah.
Some chick comes down, different chick, and says, oh, no, we can't do that. You got to do the jot form or something like that.
What's a jot form?
So I don't know. I said, I'd tell him he's fucked up. He's got ADHD. He's in a bad way. So
yeah.
So I walk out of there with no passes, and now I'm thinking, oh, God, I've got to get to my car. I've got about 5 minutes, and I've got a 25-minute walk. So I get to my car. No ticket, so that's all right.
Good. That's
but,
always a good
no
feeling.
passes either, Tommy. So
that's all right, mate. It would have been a bonus if you got it.
Would have been a bonus. So
anyway, back to you.
Yeah, that was a pointless story.
No, it's sort of...
all right, there was a bit going on there.
A little bit going on.
Okay. But I think what I'm trying to say is I think the pipe at the start of the day has thrown me all over the joint.
Yeah, well,
that's what
it wasn't part of the
because I had the little window where I could, do my emails because I've still got to do some shit when I get home now.
Well, I think a general rule should be if you've got a very busy day that's very structured, very well planned, and your dad suggests you reconstruct the water tank,
the damn pipe and the water tank.
Just say, Dad, mate, I'll do it tomorrow.
I'll do it tomorrow.
I've got fuck all on tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Today's a bit busy.
I'm a bit busy.
Yeah. Anyway, good.
So then I get in the car and I go, oh, fuck, I haven't express. If I didn't get these things in the express post, there'd be no wedding. if I did not get those in the post, so
maybe
I can't.
You should have done that first.
Well, when I was running around
on the way to the city.
Well, I didn't have time. I had to get in for the meeting.
So
that's where the bloody thing was, because I'm reconstructing the damn pipe. The traffic, the meeting, I've got to park, I've got to get myself set, but I got it in there, so we're all good. All right, enough of that story. We're good. I mean, it's 10 o'clock at night, we're doing the pod. It's fine. I'm good. Okay, so let's get off that. How you feeling? You better?
No, feeling
nothing.
This is
bullshit. I don't feel anything anymore. All right, so hit me up. Here we go. So this is Big Josh Brody, the big boy.
Do you know Brody?
I don't know if I've met him. I'm not sure.
JB.
Broad dog. Josh Brody. So he's hit me up, farming
never
boy.
Trust a guy with 2 first names.
Yeah, that's true.
Josh Brody.
True. I wonder who came up with that. Some bloke who just maybe banged a bloke's missus. He goes, you can never trust a bloke with 2.
Yeah, that's true.
Never.
Names. I'll tell you one thing that.
But any last name could be a first name now. We live in a weird time where Siegert could be like, we're naming our kids Siegert.
Yeah, I think
that would work.
No.
Have you heard some of the names?
Yeah, there's some wacky
these
names
days.
Another one's never trust a girl with no lips. That one rings true. Girls with those really small little lips.
Maybe that's why girls are getting their lips done.
Yeah,
because people couldn't trust them.
Couldn't trust them.
So what happens if they're massive lips? Does that mean they're very trustworthy? When they're just like, I believe exactly what you're saying. Very trustworthy. Within reason. All right, shall I read this?
Yeah.
Okay. So Josh Brody, country boy, love it. Hey, mate, how you going? Just wanted to say, love the podcast. Good
thanks,
banter. JB. Coles delivery going past. I'm a livestock overseer.
We have a lot of farm boys.
I think mainly the thing is we fuck up a lot of farm talk. So maybe they're tuning in for a bit of a laugh. So
they're sort of passing on to their mates. Have you heard? Listen to these
fuckwits.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Noah. Listeners are listening. I don't care how we get it.
Yep. Maybe pass the time as well on the
Okay,
on
yeah,
the
a lot of
tractor,
downtime.
on the tractor. I'm a livestock overseer. Me and my team always listen to you and Tommy when we're in the yards doing sheep work, and absolutely piss ourselves laughing when you and Tommy try and use correct farming terminology.
Okay.
So we're onto it.
Yeah.
We're onto it. The Jigsaw crew would love a shout out. The name of the farm is Jigsaw Farms.
Jigsaw.
Maybe because all the pieces are all scrambled and then they've got to put them together, maybe.
I don't know how that works. Jigsaw. That wouldn't be the family name, would it?
I don't know. Jigsaw was that dude off Saw. Maybe is there some weird puppet?
Or is it Jigsaw's also a
off Saw?
Also a like
it's
a tool, isn't it?
It's a tool, yeah. It's a tool that
Maybe they're all tools. I don't know. So what are they doing out in the sheep yard?
Yeah. So maybe they're shearers. I'm looking here.
They'd have to have it. They'd have to have the podcast well and truly cranking to be listening to it
while they're shearing
over
sheep.
shearing.
Maybe they got the AirPods in.
Yeah, I guess it is. I'm picturing that the sheep shearing industry hasn't progressed in the last 60 years. I'm just picturing that guy
it's like
hunched over
pharmacy.
that.
It's like chemists, mate. They're probably still getting paid. I think you can make all right money if you're
good.
If you're hired a gun for hire. Yeah, because I've done a few gigs up. I remember doing one up at Finley and went back to a place and this dude said he was a shearer, and they say doing a day's shearing is like running the equivalent of running a marathon.
Who said that? This bloke.
The shearer. But you can imagine that. That's tough.
Well, very different, I would imagine.
Oh,
I would say it's
very
nothing like running a marathon.
You're very rare.
Your
You
legs
shit yourself shearing.
You move exactly 0 meters if you're shearing sheep.
Yeah,
it's all in the upper
It's
body.
hard work.
I'd say there's it's equivalent to doing a 5-hour bench press workout. Would be closer.
Well, I don't know. It's like when they say how much rubbish gets. No, well, it's the size of 10 MCGs.
How many do you reckon sheep you could shear a day? If you're
probably
good?
one.
No, not you.
Oh,
like
me.
if you're good.
Oh, I think they could do like 300 maybe.
300?
300 sheep. And if you're getting, say, $10 a sheep, like some of them make good money.
Oh, you make very good
Actually, hit us up, Joshy, from the Jigsaw crew.
Enlighten us, because I must be honest, we don't know a great deal about the sheep shearing industry.
I spoke to him. I was a bit pissed, though, and he said it's like a marathon and said maybe 300 sheep a day if you're going well.
It seems like a lot in an 8-hour day.
Well, if you're good,
and
mate.
You've gone from 200 to 300 in about 2 minutes.
No, I started... Mate, it's 400 a day. No, I said 300. I said 300. How's that pill going? No good.
I'm feeling less sharp than I was. This thing's making me dumber. That is
just
humanly
got cement
possible.
in it or something. It's just filled with cement, just clogging you up.
Oh God!
To all the crew out at Jigsaw, thanks for listening, and hit us up, Joshy JB, and let us know how many sheep people shear a day. And, you know, what it's like. Is it like swimming the English Channel or is it running a marathon? Because that's what I heard.
Because if there's a lot of lonely boys out in that farm, in that sheep shearing shed.
Has anyone got up to any...
Has anyone ever... You have to name names.
I reckon once they're shorn, they look all right, the
Sort
old
of cute, yeah.
Pretty cute, the old
nice
sheep.
Legs.
Beautiful legs. And
You do about the dags.
Yeah, well, they shave them off.
Yeah.
They shave them off. Like, when the big daggy sheep, when it comes in, you're not rooting that.
No, yuck.
No, you're not even cuddling
dolled up. Why do they put that little
cross on it?
That cross on them?
Maybe so everyone knows it's been.
Well, yeah. knows it's been sheared. Surely the fact that it's got no fucking fur on it would be a pretty good start.
Well, maybe
no fur, wool.
Well, maybe. I don't know why they put the cross on it, but I know why they put the cross on the kangaroos when they're dead. There's no joey in the pouch.
Oh, do they?
On the side of the road. People go along and they got to check for the joeys in the pouch.
I thought it was to indicate that they were dead.
No,
not just asleep.
Well, when it's decapitated, if its guts are hanging out, I go, it might come good.
Covering 150 metres up the highway. This one's not. He's not coming back from this.
He's not coming back. Put an X on him.
Nah.
That's good. That's good. So anyway, keep up the good work and the good banter. Cheers, fellas.
You're a gentleman.
And here we go.
JB.
And here he goes. He said, yeah, no, because I got back to him because I'm a good bloke. Here we go. Thanks for the reply. You can mention that we are carbon neutral farm. So they're carbon neutral.
So what they're...
You will not know what that means.
well, they're shearing their sheep. Carbon neutral. So they're not using electricity. They're shearing their sheep with battery-operated clippers.
Or, or hand, or is there
or just with scissors.
Maybe scissors. So they're
not doing 300 a day.
They're doing 10 a day. But you can check out our website, jigsawfarms.com.au. So check that out.
Oh, we blatantly, I'll be honest, JB, I don't think I'm going to be looking up that website, mate. We'll give you guys a shout out, but I tend to...
Well, maybe look up carbon neutral.
I'll look up carbon neutral.
Look that up.
I'll look that up.
Big D. Hit up. What's carbon neutral?
Rap you boys are listening.
Based near Hamilton in Victoria.
Hamilton.
So, yeah, that's down Warrnambool way.
Remember once I got a gig, 2 gigs with Pommy Johnson got me a gig, Hamilton. And I was that excited for 6 months. I thought I was
you
off
booked a flight to New Zealand.
No,
Hamilton, New Zealand.
I thought off to Hamilton Island. I was that excited, and it came to the week, and we're going to be driving there. I don't know how I thought we were going to drive to an island. But and he goes, yeah, mate, and we got in the car, fucking Hamilton.
Well, surely you would have checked that. How did you think it was Hamilton Island?
Where's
imagine
Hamilton
Pommy
Island?
Johnson performing on Hamilton Island.
Where's Hamilton Island?
What's happening the Whit Sundays?
Yeah, that was maybe before Google Maps. That was a long time ago.
Oh, God. Geez, I hope these pills work. So, hey, if you're based in Hamilton, where am I going to? I'm going to be in Warrnambool on Sunday. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's near there.
Nice work, guys.
Yeah, you take care as well, big fella. Bloody champ. And I'm over the moon that you replied. Good on you, Joshy, JB. FYI, I played one of your episodes to my wife. And
what'd she think?
And she said, I don't seem to have the same sense of humour. And just shook her head at me, wondering why she married and had kids with me.
Well,
so I think we're getting a clear indication that
there's a few female listeners.
There's females who aren't really picking up what we're putting down.
There's a lot that aren't digging our vibe.
They're not digging our vibe, no.
I think my wife listens, but I think that's just to check that I haven't humiliated the Siegert family, that I haven't said something about her.
Well, my fiancée, Kristen, has not listened to one second of it.
And I would think amongst her
fraternity,
the medical fraternity, she would keep it fairly much on the down low, and she would not want them tuning into a second of this dog shit.
Probably not. There's actually, there are times when I get on the YouTube, and as you said, the first thing you Google and this pops up, you're a bit like, whew, yeah.
Yeah, it's not great.
I don't want that person seeing it. But anyway, this is where we're at.
But you got to put it out there. And I'll sometimes get you'll see someone will like you'll put it up and they'll like it, and you're like, oh, I really wish they weren't listening.
Yeah.
But look, you got to own it. You got to own it.
But also, there's some closet people who you think they won't like it, and they go, I love it. I like talking about rooting sheep.
Yeah, exactly.
And you didn't think they would like that. So
I can't judge you.
It's not for everyone, but it is for some people.
Dag.
It is for some people. So yeah, thanks JB.
Yeah, good on you, JB.
Over to you, Tommy.
The bloody
Jigsaw Farms, the Hacksaw Jim, Jigsaw Jim Duggan, Jigsaw Josh Brody.
Mate, I'm there's plenty to talk about, but we're nearly done. So we've got to leave something for a few next week. I'm just looking through. What do we got here? AFL.
Oh, what I could do as well, because you know how we spoke about
Chris Rock and Smith.
Wow, yeah, that was full on. Is that why you wear a helmet at gigs?
Yep. Have you ever been punched in the head at a gig?
At a gig? No.
Ever been? I had a guy follow me at the car park once and have a real crack, and he was gonna.
Where was this at?
Up in Shitter's Ditch, up in the...
That seems to be... You do a lot of gigs at Shitter's Ditch.
I can't remember where it was. This was a long time ago.
Hamilton?
And I back when I used to do a 9/11 gag.
Oh, yes.
And I think I've told this story
before. Was
this
in Belgrave?
No.
Because I remember seeing you... We might have mentioned this earlier in the pod. Me and my brother saw you up in Belgrave and you did that 9/11 joke, and someone walked out. Yeah, pretty upset, crying.
Oh, was that then? Oh,
That was back then.
how long ago was that?
At Maccorba Tavern or something in Belgrave. I don't think they
Yeah.
came and spoke to you though.
No,
so
this person-
it might have been another time.
Yeah, ruffled a few feathers, that joke. And it wasn't, pissed me off because it wasn't hanging shit on anyone from 9/11.
No.
It was just, it was a joke about
Good
Dreamworld
joke.
up on the Gold Coast. So it wasn't meant to offend anyone, and it was
Terror of terror.
But I think it was, just a bit of a trigger for some people.
Well, it is for some people.
Yeah, but I mean, over in America, you barely go. You will not go to a comedy night where no one's cracking
Mention
a 9/11 joke. So
Yeah.
maybe it's a bit, I don't know, maybe we're a bit precious because we're a bit far away. We think we can't. I don't know. But anyway, this guy followed me out and he said, mate, do you realise that over 3,000 people died in 9/11? I said, mate, it's I do understand that, and I apologise if you're offended, but so we're out in the car park.
You're still alive.
It was just
so
me
shut
and
up.
him. Yeah. I said, did you die in the 9/11? Because I didn't. And look, I realised it was clearly a horrible event, but
It's bad.
but this guy, he had no connection to it. He had a few beers and he was looking to punch a little punch
Bald
someone in
guy.
the head. Might have even had hair back then. And he's followed me out and he said, he goes, mate, it's weak as piss, mate. And I said, mate, you got to listen to the joke. I'm not hanging shit on anyone that died in anyone. I'm cracking a joke, mate. And anyway, I sort of talked him down, but he was got in the car and I boot scooted out of there pretty quick. Said,
Boot scooting, baby.
wasn't a good vibe, but it was similar to Chris Rock today. I think
Well, I had one the other week, but this, and before you get on to Chris Rock, this was a bloke telling me because I do a joke about when Kristen graduated. So
Yep.
200 med students after all these years of study have finally become doctors.
Yep.
Which was amazing. The after party was huge. I thought afterwards I'll kick things up a bit. I'll have a few pingers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and the missus, she hates drugs, so she said, "Do you know how dangerous ecstasy is?" I said, "Babe, relax, it's fine. There's 200 doctors here."
That's a good point. And
That's a
good
good point and a good joke. And a bloke sort of came up, this is at Heathcote, and said, I just want to say that my son passed away from taking a pinger. And he said, mate, it brought some stuff up for me. But he went the other way and said, mate, I love the joke. Keep telling the joke, but I just wanted to let you know that, it was, it brought some stuff up for me, but I loved your work. So it was sort of the other way.
Yeah.
But it still puts me in it. I sort of hugged him and I go, oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. But he wasn't having a go. It was actually, I think it was just something for him that triggered him a bit. But he said, keep doing it. Keep doing it.
I think he would, and this is awful, but he was obviously great about it.
He was.
It would be hard not to get triggered every day. Every time you turn on the telly,
Yes.
and it would be hard. It would be extremely hard. So I guess
it's a lot of.
I guess you try not to.
happening.
You don't want to be the person triggering people, but
No.
but sometimes
It's a good joke.
sometimes you just you can't not say anything. Do you not mention cars because there was a car, someone died in a car accident, or do you not mention fights because there was someone died in a fight? It's a tough.
It is tough. It's a tough
You've
world
just
we
got
live
to
in.
try and word
but I
things
think,
so that offenders.
life's tough, so you got to laugh about it. So
You do, but as you get older and you get a bit more experience, you do get better at wording things so that it's not as
no, that was a good joke, mate. It's well
it's
worded.
a good joke. It's well worded.
It's well worded.
So, very good. So,
so Chris Rock, run us through for those who haven't seen
have
it,
to
mate.
be living under a Chris Rock to not know what happened today. Was it today? Yesterday?
Oh, it might have been last night, which
night.
is coming down to.
So look, everyone
day is it?
knows what's happened. But so, what was your point of view? Are you Team Rock or Team Smith?
Mate, I'm Team Rock.
Yeah, I reckon Putin. I reckon he could go against Will Smith, and I'd be Team Putin. I think Will Smith is just an A-grade
Flog.
He's a fantastic actor, and I love a lot of stuff
Is
he's
he?
been.
Is he?
He is. You think about guys that are so celebrity that they've lost touch with reality.
I think
him and
he
his
has.
family, to me, is just the epitome they are so far from reality.
Yes.
Yes. So I reckon he's an A-grade flog.
And they've got an open marriage or something, don't they?
That's... I've trying to read the comments. Admittedly, I haven't done a great deal of homework on it, but...
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Because quite a lot of comments were like, was he that angry at the guy that rooted you?
Yeah.
Slept with your
Well,
wife?
I think
what
they
happened then?
Well, I think they might have an open marriage. So Jada, old G.I. Jane's getting hammered.
So, wowee.
Yeah.
So, he's just a...
But he was laughing at the start, and then you saw her face, and then when he first did it, I thought, is this a setup? But then he comes back and starts yelling, and
I think the laughing bit, everyone said that argument. I don't really buy that because everyone said, he was laughing first. But I think if someone was hanging shit on you in that environment, you would laugh anyway because if you don't,
deep down you go, I'm going to kill you.
Because if you don't, you look like you're a bit of a stick in the mud.
Yeah.
So like who was the guy that did the year before?
Gervais.
So and everyone he hangs shit on, DiCaprio and all that, they're all laughing, and deep down they're going, "Oh God, that was a bit rough." But I think you've got to laugh.
But they were too far away to get to the stage.
Yeah, you've got to.
Will Smith was right up
I can't
front.
believe he punched him. I reckon fucking.
Well, he didn't punch him; he slapped him.
Throw the book at him, I say. It sounded like a punch.
Yeah, it's open hand.
Yeah.
Open. You ever open-handed anyone?
I don't think I've really punched.
You don't look like a fighter.
Threw a couple over in Canada one night.
Okay. Yeah.
Punched.
How'd she end up?
Not good. No, me not good. No, I was definitely not a fighter. And if I was, it would have been everyone so drunk that no one was just sort of non-contact fighting, just throwing your arms around, no one really getting hurt. You get to talk about it the next day, so you got to fight without actually without the danger of actually being in a fight.
Yeah.
But
I'm Team Rock.
He's a
flog.
He's an A-grade flog.
Yep.
And his wife's, maybe did he know she had alopecia? That's not like alopecia. It's not like cancer or AIDS or something.
Your hair falls out. I mean, you need Will Smith defend. Is it Will Smith defending you?
No, mate. Chuck her on a footy field. See how much shit she cops in. Try running around playing footy in the twos with a bald head. Fucking hell. I'd kill for a G.I. Jane joke.
Is that why you wear a helmet? To cover your bald head.
Someone made a G.I. Jane joke at me. I go, that's the nicest thing I've heard this season.
Thanks, mate. Yeah.
Oh, mate. The worst thing
this will go well with Evo's tank.
The worst thing that can happen to me on a footy field is take a mark or a free kick with inside 50 and have a set shot. That's fucking absolute assault. That's verbal assault if I'm having you old fucking cunt. Fucking it's very awful. So, mate, she got off very lightly, G.I. Jane. She's got to toughen up. He's got to fucking, I reckon, ban him.
Yeah,
stuff him. Chris Rock took it well. He was a bit rattled.
He was rattled. But I would love to be inside his head because you go, I think when he's mucking around, then he hits and you go, okay, this is serious. But then you're like, is he seriously? And then he gets down. And then when the yelling starts, that's when you're like, ooh.
Even the way he said that, get it out of my mouth.
Get my wife's name out of your mouth. It's just air, mate. It's just air.
And how is
maybe Chris Rock could have started sort of chewing and just swallowed it. I swallowed it, mate.
Oh, mate, and because he would have been trying to read the situation, like what is everyone on my side or is everyone against me? Yeah.
If I say something, am I going to be an arsehole? Millions of people are going to see this.
Oh, but when he got up at the end, he being Smith, and said he is a vessel for love in his speech, he's just a rank human being.
He is
just
an
A-grade flog.
An
A-grade flog. So, as I said, it could have been bloody. He could have hit Putin, and I'd be on Putin's. I'd be on his team.
You've said about 35 names today. You've called alopecia. How are you feeling? Is that kicked in?
It's fucking useless. If anything, I'm more scattered. I got a bit of energy.
You're going all right, mate. That was fun, Ep. That was fun.
That was a good Ep. Let's get this in the bud before I bloody...
Yeah, well, Hey, thanks for tuning in. That for anyone.
Good ep.
Yeah, great ep.
Because it's the ep that nearly didn't happen. So
Yeah, I'm glad I came here, even through, because I must admit, when I've been sitting in that chemist for 2 hours, I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'll just piss off with Tommy's drugs
and my credit card
and your credit card and tell you to get stuff.
Hats off to you for coming and helping. You're a good man. A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Yep. So we're tight, mate. We're tight. I'd give you a hug, but I can't because you got COVID. No. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Get on the Instagram. Get on the Twitter. Hit us up at reallygoodbanter@gmail.com. I won't get back to you. And I also got hit up from, and we'll do this next week, Andy Flog.
Can I ask you one thing?
Yep.
Because I was desperate to know this, and you forgot.
Oh.
You said you know the guy that tossed the coin.
Yes.
Yeah, which I think is the greatest bit of comedy in 2022.
Okay.
We're about to run out of batteries.
There's a little bit of battery there. Should we save it for next week?
Oh, that'll kill me. Okay, yes, we'll save it for next week.
We'll save it for next week. No,
because you told me, you know, the guy that tossed the coin.
And I had a suspicion. We'll reveal it next week.
We'll
reveal it next week.
I'm excited for next week.
Okay, so tune in next week. And also, me and Tommy are doing shows at the Comedy Festival. We don't have our faces on billboards on the Comedy Theatre. We've got nothing. So
we need word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
Get our festival show in your mouth.
Yes. Do the opposite of what Chris Rock or Will Smith said to do to Chris Rock.
Put our festival show in your mouth.
So you chomp on Tom Siegert 3 Styles. Just chomp it up now. Tasty. Go do that. And Evan Hocking, I forgot my Medicare card. Get it in your mouth. Get it in your friend's mouth. And we'll see you on the 21st of April, okay? We're under, it's 3 weeks. 3 weeks till it happens.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be
excited.
Big.
It's going to be 4 days of having a few beers. It's going to be good crowds, catching up with friends, good jokes.
Good times.
Just good fun. So,
I reckon that's another episode, Tommy.
Tell your friends.
Share it around. Rating.
Thanks for listening.
Review.
Big hi to the bloody Hacksaw crew from Shitter's Ditch up there sleeping with sheep. Thanks a lot, boys. Ask no questions, tell no lies. What the boys get up to in the old shearing sheds, I say.
Good on you, boys. So that's another episode of Good Banter. Good Banter. That's it.